What is up, guys? I guess we get the special treatment now. I didn't even know there was an opening to this game. But I guess it worked. So, first off, any issues, if the stream stops working, if you cannot hear me, if my audio is low, please let me know. Because last week, remember last week, the first ever way back Wednesday, that wasn't very cash money. The stream decided on definitely not working. And the game would just freeze randomly. But it looks like it's good on my end right now. I don't know so much about you guys, but if it's good, just give me the heads up and we'll start tonight. Need to make sure I still remember the controls. It feels like ages since I've played this yet. It was literally only been a week. Look at these controls though. I'm ready to win the Parkour World Championship. Looks and sounds good. Alright, well, it's usually like a 20-30 second cooldown. But I'll roll with it. We're going to go with tonight sounding good. Alright, let's start this then. So, man, I don't even remember where we left off. Oh, we went over to the, the amusement park place. Jiff, did you ever play this game? I think we went over to the amusement park place. Let's go check. La, 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 la. I can't imagine what... Yeah, she's gone. Yeah. Get smoked. Alright. Oh, that's a misclick. That is our first misclick of the night. Hopefully, the only misclick we have tonight. I don't remember how to jump out of the water. Do you just get close to a place and press A? Okay. I know, we're bussing now. We're good. We're good to go. We're about ready to unlock my favorite location, you guys. That'll be good. That was the button I was looking for. Alright. So I'll tell you guys right now, the amusement park isn't very cash money. Oh, good lord. No. No. Is it really storming in Australia right now? Well, stay safe. What kind of storm? Man, see, there's these things, right? And if any of you guys have ever played any of the 3D Mario games, there's this, Does it really change your location like that? There's these things called red coins, and you have to collect all of them, and then that's how you get your star for the mission. The problem is that they're super annoying to get. In particular, you have to get them in like a certain order. So there's 8 of them, right? These things go up, down, sideways. Yeah, welcome to a plus to the chat. Look, how am I supposed to attach myself to that? What? What? We just gotta jump across? Like, we can't hang on to it. Or can we? Alright, I guess we do. Safe to say, you guys, let it be known, the red coin missions in every Mario 3D game, because I've played all of them, so they're going to be probably a staple feature in every way back Wednesday. I hate every single... Look at that. That is how we do it right there, ladies and gents. That was the first bit of mechanical awareness I think I've had in this game since we've started. I think there's one more on this one that we missed. Oh, do I get it? Holy fork. Why am I popping off tonight? Tonight is the night. I'm actually getting the controls. Wait, I shouldn't say that. I'm not going to curse myself like I do the other nights. No way. Am I that good at this game? No, nothing special. Oh, monkeys! Come on, make it! Hype overload. How? How are we so good at this game? Maybe not. Maybe so. Okay, the fact that things are going well is pretty cash money. Let me just go ahead and jump over here. We're only missing what, 4 now? Nice grab. Oh, we got one more down here. I don't know how, unless that is how. Okay. We just got to be careful. Okay. That's too bad. Yeah, and we're back. It's way back Wednesday, so we gotta roll with the same game until we finish all of my childhood games. Spoiler alert, most of them are Mario RPGs. I cannot see why. Can I land on this? Holy fork! No! Oh, that was so huge! We can still make it big. No, we can't. Oh well. But yeah, these games are a staple of my childhood, as is many of you guys in the chat. So we're gonna roll. I probably should have had that specification when we first did this last week. Way back Wednesday, when we do these, it's not gonna be like, hey, I'm only gonna be playing this for a day, and then next Wednesday is a brand new game. It's not like that at all. It's gonna be we 100% it, and then we go on to the next childhood game, and then at some point. How do I get around this? Or do I just follow him? I wonder if there's like a 300 IQ maneuver around this that I could do. Only thing I could seem to do to this guy is get him stuck. Oh man. Not again. I wonder maybe if I could just tag it from the bottom. This is a 300 IQ maneuver. Okay. Nope, not huge. Oh well. Back to the start we go, I guess. Jiff, your childhood game is Final Fantasy X, right? Of course. You gotta have other ones, though. Okay. Yeah, right? I know these I was warning that before. I was just like, I hate these dumb red coin missions. They've got to get him did though. All right. Chat wants to risk it for the biscuit. We're risking it for the biscuit. Okay. I think this is the highest we could jump, and then at peak jump, we're still not high enough. We have to go back to the... Can we jump on the tracks of this? No, it just makes you slide. Okay, gotcha. Alright, that makes sense. I did a lot of sports ball too, but I always made sure I had time for Vidya. Can I just do like a quick jump right here? Are we huge? Are we huge? We are not huge. We could still get something out of this. I have no idea how to kill these things unless you just do something stupid like that. Of course that's what you do. How simple. Which Mario games did you play? And then that will bring me into something else too. When you're done with that. I feel like this game makes me feel like I get the controls and I feel so stupid missing basic stuff like that. It's like that is just the most simplistic thing. Grab on. Are you kidding? Do we really gotta do this? Alright. Flip up here. Okay, now this is an actual challenge here. What? How are we supposed to get down there? Oh, that was clutch. Okay. That's how. We just go from the bottom. Alright. You could just chuck him into the next millennia. And then the final one's up there. Okay. That's actually easy. This one wasn't too bad. Annoying, yes, but not bad. So anyways, what I was saying was, I'm for sure going to have like a segment, either maybe when I stop running out of ideas out of games. Not like run out of ideas, but when I get more... Honestly, how I view things right now is that we have a gigantic backlog. We have to go ahead and 100% every single Final Fantasy. We have to 100% every one of these way back Whensday games, which I probably have 4 or 5 of them. We still play NHL and Mario Baseball on Sundays. Sports Ball Sunday. For those of you guys that enjoyed me making my mouth bleed on Sunday, that's not going away. If anything, it's just starting up. And what else do we do? Monday, Kingdom Hearts series. Yeah. We still have that going on as well. Nothing's changing there. It's just I really want to do a segment, and like I said, maybe we'll do this after the 7 remake. Maybe once I finish up all the way back when, we'll run this. Maybe we'll do it on Fridays, and I could do like a Fan Friday. That kind of gives it away. Oh, we had to do another red coins one. Fork! But I really want to do a segment, you guys, like where I devote a day. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like I have to do a new game every week. Maybe I sit with one and then I do it, and then the next week I do another one. I'll have to go ahead and really work out the specifics. But I want to do a segment where I just do games that like you guys want me to play. I shouldn't say fans because I think that's just like such a brass term. Or for some, like, I don't know. You guys are closer to me than just using the word fans. But I want to do something like that where you guys go in and recommend a game, anything, provided that it's not like a horror game, because that's another time, another story. And I'll play it, whatever game you guys want me to play. Maybe if it's like a co-op game, I'll go ahead and I'll bring the other lads with me and we'll mess around. There's a lot of games that I have not played, obviously, right? I can't play them all. So I don't know, maybe I'll start uploading it a little bit more to Twitter. What is this ghost thing? It's not a boo. It's a dead. And I'll start doing polls. Yeah, I guess. I've never actually played a Mega Man game. Those are probably pretty frustrating, though, because I don't think they have saves. So I'll start probably putting up a little bit more polls, stuff like that, and seeing whatever you guys want me to do. Provided that it is within my budget. If it's already preferred if I own the game, of course that's not always going to be the case. I don't own any of the Mega Man games or anything like that. But I was just thinking, you know, I think it'd be kind of cool. Or maybe if you guys have a game from childhood, like maybe you played, okay, I got one for you, like Wind Waker. I never actually played Wind Waker. I don't have a copy of it. My cousin does. I can go ask him for it, and then I could do my best to make an ISO for it. But I've never played Wind Waker. I don't know if I've ever beaten a Zelda game. Oh goodness, I don't think I've ever beaten a Zelda game, you guys. No joke. I take that back. I have beaten Ocarina of Time. I think that's the only one I've beaten. I played Hide from My Drunk Mom a lot as a kid. Yeah, maybe I'll put that one in the poll and see if the supporters want me to do the same thing. Where's this last one at? Fork. We flew through this and now we can't find the very last one. Get this thing out of here. And then another thing to note as well, you guys. Whenever a Final Fantasy, I've never beaten Majora's Mask. I have not. I own it. I own multiple copies of that game. I have it on the Zelda collection. Maybe that's what I should do. I have that really, really rare copy of that, one of the anniversaries of Zelda. They made a GameCube game that had every Zelda on it, and then it has a demo for Wind Waker. A friend of mine from, like, late elementary school was like, if I beat her in Smash, like, she gave it to me, and I beat her, and so she just straight gave me the game, and she's like, I didn't really like the Zelda games anyways. I actually own that, and I could definitely make that into an ISO. What the hell am I supposed to do here? If that's something that you guys would want to be interested in me doing, I have at that point, I have all the Zelda games at my disposal, because they're all in that GameCube game, including Majora's Mask. There it is. But I want to get that blue coin first. Including Majora's Mask. Wind Waker's a top 5 Zelda for Justin. Okay, and I know he's played all of them? I want to go out on a limb and say he's played every single one. Just never played one, so that would be interesting for him to see. I like that. If that's something that you guys would be interested in, I would for sure do it. Breath of the Wild would probably be a lot of fun for me to watch, but I still need to get a little bit more money first, and then once I get the Elgato, expect me to stream quite a few Switch games from... Okay, that blue coin is just not coming for us today. Anywhere from... I don't know, I might get the new Pokemon game when it comes out. I don't know if I'll have my Elgato by then. But, like, Fire Emblem I never got to do, and I like those games just because it lets me think strategic. It's not as, like, in-depth as Tactics, don't get me wrong, or even Tactics Ogre. Another game series I could stream, Tactics Ogre. Shoot. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. This is just going to open up a Pandora's box of things that I want to stream. Well, as long as there's like any bit of competition in what I'm streaming in terms of like what you guys want me to do, then I'm all for it. Because at the end of the day, I know I've said it. My goal on Twitch as well as my life, okay? This is gonna sound just like the Freya quote from Final Fantasy IX. But I'm gonna talk philosophy here for a cool second. Some of you guys may agree with me, some of you guys may not. But the only mark that I want to make on this world, okay, is my goal when I die is... Man, this is getting real dark for talking about Super Mario Sunshine. My goal when I die is I want to leave my mark on the world because, once again, Freya quote, the exact quote is what? To be sick is to be worse than in health. To be in death is to be worse than sick. And to be forgotten is worse than death. That final line right there is, yeah, and then the final line is the most important part. To be forgotten is then worse than death. That's my goal, right? My life goal is I want to do something where somebody deep in the future, right? Maybe not deep, but like 50 years down the line, they could look at maybe a document or something, and they say, you know, Delita this did this. And that's how I like to do my Twitch. I like to be known as the first person to do a lot of things. One of my Twitch records that I don't know if I'll ever break, I was talking about it with Ramza today, and she says, no way will I ever break it, is I want to do something where I can break a Twitch record. Maybe be the longest stream. Maybe do the most consecutive streams. I don't know. I need to do something, though. And if you guys want me to do it, then, like, if you guys want me to do a series, I'm pretty sure I hated this mission as a kid. Oh my god, it's got a flashback. I just got a PTSD infused flashback. If you guys want me to do something, like a certain game series that no one else has ever done, I am so totally down. You guys have no idea. It's the main reason why, first off, obviously, definitely not because it's my favorite series of all time. It's the reason why I want to become the first ever Final Fantasy streamer to 100% every game. I mean, there's so many people out there who could play Final Fantasy like 10. Like, I'll say 10 because that's what we're doing, right? And they'll get Khaled Bolg and Masamune. Maybe not even that. They'll get Khaled Bolg in something easy, like, let's say, Nirvana. Or God Hand. And then that's it. They'll be like, they'll go and they'll beat final, you know, redacted final boss here. And they'll beat the game. And then they'll be done with the game. And don't get me wrong. That is absolutely... By and large, that's a fine way to play it. Most people play Final Fantasy games not for hey, I want to beat XYZ Super Boss, but I really like the story. You know, that's what compels people to play. That's why Final Fantasy VII impacted the or the Western RPG world so much, is because this game just had such a story to it. I want to be the first person to say I 100%ed every single Final Fantasy. We've done that with 8. We're almost there with 10. Almost there with 10. And I want to keep going. I want to beat Ozma. I want to be the king of jump rope. You know, I want to get every single Tetramaster card. That's only with 9, but in 7, you know, I want to beat the Diamond and Ruby weapons. That kind of stuff. And that's what I you know, in my terms of not being forgotten, that's what makes me set myself apart from others, is that my goal is to 100% everything. So if you guys want me to go ahead and 100% more things, like I said, it's a challenge, but I love it. Alright. Snipe! Just kidding. These things drop water? That hit him. Okay, there we go. I don't remember how we're supposed to fight him. I think we have to hit his mouth, or do we have to snipe him again? Let's see. I think we have to like get this in his mouth while he's flying. I hate this mission, you guys. I cannot say that enough. I hate this mission. I hate everything it stands for. Because he keeps flying everywhere and we can't fly like he can. Obviously. And he keeps changing his position everywhere. You have to be very precise and actually get it in his mouth. It sucks. It freaking sucks. There we go. Okay. Then, afterwards, when he's down on the ground, you could actually... Oh, dear Lord. I don't even remember how to do this, honestly. Does he open up his mouth? Is he just gonna keep throwing tornadoes? Do we have to throw one of those? It took him that long, and that's how long he does it for? You've got to be trolling. You've got to be trolling. Vibe check. Why am I almost dead? I was just trying to read chat. Oh, that goop, Toad's goop poisons you, just like in real life. Yeah, no, for sure. Like the people who just 100% like play the game, they just do more the main story stuff, and then nice, hell, and then you know, call it a day. Maybe they go ahead and run it. What Aeon is it? Valifor that's guarding Besaid so you can get the Jek Sphere? Maybe they do that. But they're not doing what we're doing for sure. Same thing with all the other games, which by the way, some of those games are gonna be hellish. Hellish to 100%. I'm looking at you, Final Fantasy 2. And Final Fantasy 3. And Final Fantasy 5. Because 100%ing in those games, by the way, 100% means getting everything in the game and beating every enemy, as well as getting all the ultimate weapons, as well as if the game is on Steam or PlayStation, which most of them are, it means getting every achievement, getting the plat. So for Final Fantasy 3 Steam and Final Fantasy 5 Steam, those are the versions that we're going to be playing. We have to 100% every job with every character. You guys, that is insane. That is hours. That's a slog. And another thing too is I really thought about doing this, especially with Blitzball, is off-camera grinding. You know, like, I know there's like that meme of like Minecraft YouTubers like starts the stream and like goes for like an hour and he has like a wooden pickaxe. He's like, oh, I'll see you guys next time. The next stream comes and he's like, oh, I did a little bit of off-screen grinding, and he has like a full 5 castles, full diamond equipment. I don't want to do that. And it's made me realize like how much I want to make sure everything that I do is televised? Streamed? I don't know what to call it. Let's say that. The secret of the dirty lake. And I agree with you, Jiff, because I don't think it's cool because you don't get to see what they did. And it also makes them lose a little bit of credibility. Like, for example, let's say I went in and just supercharged, which gives you, like, unlimited health and overdrive. And I come back and I'm like, oh, just beat Penance, you know, or something like that. I did a little bit of off-screen grinding and beat Penance. Like, you lose just a lot of credibility. Of course, I would never do that. But, I mean, there's definitely people out there that probably would. Do I use this as a boat? That was a bad idea. Now we're stuck. Come on, come on! There we go. Is this new? It's new! Alright. We got a full-on cannon now. We're vibe checking. Alright. The cannon is not useful at all. It's useful for one thing in the game that I remember doing as a kid. That is all. Fork the cannon. Oh my goodness! Okay. Yeah, you see, now that's more props to you, man, because even I use are we really? That's where we were supposed to go, to the dirty lake? Are you kidding? Well, back we go. Props to you, because I use ×4 speed when I'm monster hunting and whatnot. I know you don't even do that. I don't do any of like the cheater dog stuff. Like, I don't do. I do frequent encounters because I want to obviously catch the monster. But I don't do like supercharge or and during like actual content. Unless, like, I know, like, if I'm grinding and I'm just trying to go save, then I don't turn off encounters. Wait, it was a lie! What's the secret of Dirty Lake? Oh, you've got to be trolling. Fork off. We have a minute? Oh, jeez. Oh, I missed one. Fork! That's death. This better give us a star and not something stupid. Also, I don't want the rocket. I want the hover one. That's the biggest complaint I have with this, had with this game, is the fact that you couldn't use multiple nozzles at once. Like, once you unlock the rocket, for example, that should be a part of your repertoire of nozzles. It shouldn't just be like, oh, you have to exchange the shooty for it or whatever. God, hold on, I'm in focus mode right now, chat. How much time do I got? 20? We're halfway? About halfway in time? Oh, fork off. How am I supposed to get that? How am I supposed to get over there? I need to have the hover one, don't I? Alright, whatever. You're trolling me right now. Yeah, how? I want to leave. I want to leave. I can't do that with just this stupid rocket one. Please take me back to the fork! Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. Oh, it's still not unlocked yet! I just unlocked it! Toad, what's your problem? Yes, there was an amusement park. We just went there. Alright. Fork this dumb mission. Don't say that, Mario. We're not going anywhere except dying. Fork the dirty lake. Why don't they just clean it? Alright, now I know better. I'm not grabbing that rocket one. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do this in 2 lives. We may get our first game over. Look at this, look at this. Oh my god. The Nintendo themselves are just amazed that someone was able to do that. Alright. Come on, come on, come on! There we go. Alright. Make that! Make that! Yes! Okay. Now we got the hover one. Yeah, they call it the B-hop, that's right. Alright. Oh, this is easy now. Good luck. Don't wish me luck, game. This is the easiest thing I've ever done. Jump! Fork! Alright. Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? He straight wanted to do the Epstein. He let go. I did not press a button telling him to let go. Alright, down to 1 life. That's all we need. Alright, Mario, chill. Dude. Dude! Do the back flip! Fork! You're killing my time! No, 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 no. Don't even mess around. Don't do it now. Don't do it now. Dude, this music makes me... I don't even have anxiety, and this music just diagnosed me with anxiety. Alright, look at this. They call us the B-hop. Oh, look at that form. Are you kidding? No, guys, I promise I'm not the inventor of Nintendo. Alright. This last one's the hardest one for sure. What was this supposed to be a challenge or what? I'm confused. Was it supposed to be difficult? Anyways, let's just go collect the accolade. Oh my, look at that form. Are you kidding me? No! No! Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god. I almost had a heart attack. Oh my god. That would have been so bad. That would have been so bad. That would have just discredited myself as a streamer. Oh, that was... What is up, Javis? Yeah, that was clutch. What? What? Question mark. That wasn't what we needed? Okay, guys, we got a secret one. We'll take it. Just gonna bunny hop all over again. Let's do it again. Look at this. Sign me up, FaZe. Oh my god. Oh my god. What am I supposed to do here? Do I use this as my boat? come on, come on. Look at us. We are flying. So I guess these things, like, die over time. No, 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 no. Chill, 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 chill. Chill, 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 chill. What is this thing doing? Get out of our way. Why is it following us? Stop! It's literally following us. What is wrong with you? Jump, Mario! Fork! It's time to say goodbye. We lost. Swim! Swim! Oh, man. We're down to 1 life, and I don't know how to farm lives. Oh, we could buy stuff at the shop. I realized we just got our 10th blue coin. What can we buy? Mario in the shop. What will he buy? For that? Oh, the perks? I mean... Oh. No, never mind. Thanks for this, I guess. You know what they say, Jiff? Always 2 days on, 1 day off. 2 days on, 1 day off. Why do they make it sound so, like I'm... Also, what's the deal with this guy? Why can't we just gouge the flame? I don't want him to be on fire. Did we just run over a secret something? There was a sewer system underneath. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. You do 4 days on, 3 days off. Alright. Why do they have a secret sewer system hidden underneath the beach? That is the most vile thing I've ever heard of in my entire life. That is not good customer... Like, this is a tourist destination, right? Man, I'll tell you what, if I was a tourist there, I would not be a happy tourist. I do 7 days off. Well, you know what we have to do, right? If we ever get the opportunity, it's time to flex on them again. B-hop time. I don't know if the last mission's with Toad or not. Oh my god. You guys, I promise, I'm not hacking. What is that noise? Alright. Fly, boat, fly. We're gonna go for the long distance one here. Think we could do it? Oh, it's gonna be close, lads. It is gonna be close. We count it. We move. We move. Come on, what? Oh, that's where we're supposed to go. Probably in that waterfall. That's where the secret of the dirty lake is. Confused though. How are we supposed to stand if it's gonna poison us? Oh, I guess it doesn't. What's this? You got the turbo nozzle. Press the trigger and go zoom. Oh, that ain't very cash money. Alright, guys. Which one of you guys peed in the lake? That's vile. Did the blue one? Oh, fork! Whoa! Oh my god. God saved us. God saved us by letting us glitch, and then I didn't think the blue ones flipped. Alright. Chill, chill, chill. This is easy. This is easy. Easy, you guys. So easy. Alright. How do we do this? Oh my god. I'm in phase. This is just like a reaction time game, pretty much. Don't make me bunny hop again. really thought that would hit us. This is actually kind of. Don't mess around right now. Don't even mess around right now. This makes me feel very uncomfortable. This is long. You're kidding me. You're kidding me! Alright. Now's the time. Okay, 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 okay. Chill, 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 chill. I'm going for the blue one. Easiest game of my life. Oh my god, you guys. I almost was worried there for a second, then I forgot. We're the creators of Nintendo. Alright, I'm done with this place. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm getting old of that, just sick of that location. Old of that location. Let's go back to the amusement park. Maybe they are doing something fun. Why is Toad just sitting there tweaking? We get it, the princess is gone. We'll get her, don't worry. It happens every game. Something that's really cool is the attention to detail, you guys. I don't know if you picked it up, but every Shine Sprite you get, the game, at least the Isle Delfino Plaza, gets a little bit brighter. So now you can see the sun is extending a little bit. Kind of cool. Alright, what's this one now? The Wilted Sunflower. That sounds very Bible thump. Whoa, this is really Bible thump. This is sad. The sunflowers are all dying. What happened? Can you explain? This looks unsafe. Are the Yoshis killing the sunflowers? Maybe they just need water. Oh. You don't need water? Yoshi! Why are you killing Mr. Sunflower? They don't need water? Maybe they need sun. How am I supposed to get the Yoshis to break? This is Bible thump. These eggs are trying to eat us. Oh no. Not the sunflower. That egg just hatched on the beach. Huh? Not really. Could I borrow this cannon? Okay, guess not. How do... Maybe I talk to King Sunflower. Hello. Because of these fake eggs, the Yoshis of this island have... These islands, they're fake? Oh, what the heck? How do I kill this thing? Oh, we gotta fight now. It's on. Let's get all of them. Fork it. We take one, we take the gang. Alright. What? You thought I would be scared to fight one at a time? Not even. We'll take on all of them. Alright. That's all of them. We can do this. Anything for the sunflowers. Got him. One down, baby. They just fall back asleep after they're done killing the sunflowers. Oh! Yay! One's back! Yay! Hog is in the chat. We saved one. I see. You're supposed to get them trapped in the sand when they do that jump. And then you just... All the sunflowers are back! What's up, little... Yay! Yay! Alright, 2 more. Come on, what? What? What are you gonna do about it? I've never played Conker's Bad Fur Day, but I'm worried about depraved sunflowers. Is that all of them? Yay! We take on the whole gang. Alright. You know, whenever I play Mario Sunshine, I always think of a certain story. Story that makes me think of islands, boats, water. Buckle up, guys. It's story time. Get your drink from local. Oh! Wait. Hold on, I'm going to have to hold off. It will be story time. Oh god. If I cross the sunflower with Grisai? Oh no. Hey, is that Yoshi? Give me Yoshi. Alright, well, story time's gonna have to wait for a cool second while we finish this up. Yeah, this game reminds me of 2 things in particular, okay? First off, how did we take damage from that? The first thing that it reminds me of is... Get this kid. A little bit less of a story and more so of a Bible thump. I remember just, I lived next to, like, my neighbors were also my best friends when I was in late elementary school, 5th grade to be precise. And, I just remember playing Smash, like, all the time. I used to go over to their house, like, every day after school. He got crushed by the egg. He wants a banana. Banana? I didn't get the secret shine sprite. DX, thank you very much for... Okay, you said it's by the lighthouse. The secret shine sprite on the beach near the lighthouse. How do I... Do I have to spray it with water? Yeah, so it reminds me always of going over to my friend's house after school, and we always used to play, like, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and I just remember this stage being in Brawl. Oh, right there. DX, you're a legend. Thank you very much for that. So yeah, and the other time it reminds me of is a story that I have that I actually brought up this weekend. As you guys know, I was in Lake Havasu for vacation. So, story time. Buckle up. Buckle up. Alright. So, this story begins and I am in, man, probably 4th grade. And we used to have a house up... Do we get to really go through this again? I guess we do. We actually had a house in Havasu, and my dad had a boat and everything like that. And we used to go over to... every year we used to go over to the regatta, which is like a huge boat showing... a convention, I guess? Everyone just kind of goes over to Lake Havasu and they just have a good time. So we go with a whole bunch of friends. My uncle's there on my mom's side. My dad's good friends from what he grew up with. I don't know what that deal is. I'll check that out later. Let's find a banana. Found a banana. Thank you. This is mine now. And so we were going to the regatta. Come on, Mario. Don't mess around right now. We're going over to the regatta. Oh, he woke up. Can I ride him? Let's get it. Oh, he's juice. Okay. So, we go over to the regatta. You know, it's all good times, right? My dad was really good friends with one of the top executives and founders of Shockwave, which was our boat model. I don't even know if they're around anymore. I would hope so, though, because our boat was very nice. So he wanted us to go because since he was my dad's buddy, he kind of helped us build our boat. We had a lot of custom parts in and kind of, you know, that kind of stuff. And he's like, hey, you know, if you go, you'll probably go ahead and win something. Now, the house was in Needles Marina, which is about through boat ride? Why is this broken? Can we get in through this? Great. Through boat ride is probably about... I don't know how to get off this thing. I found out how to get off this thing. Through boat ride is oh god. That's just unfortunate. Whatever, at least we got Yoshi. Through boat ride is probably an hour and a half, hour and a half, hour 45 minutes. So as a result of which, when we go to Havasu, which is where all the hustle and bustle's at on the water. Okay, find a coin. All right, thank you, man. You are the god of this game. How do I just look up at the sky, like the Mario 64? Oh, this is a location. Oh, this is that really cool location. I remember this one. Hello, Mr. Man. He loves fishing, right? Fishing with the boys. We gotta take care of that. Alright, so yeah, it's about an hour, hour and a half, whatever. Hour 45, depending on how much you stop and whatever. So, my dad's buddy who owns or not owns, whatever, executive, let's say. He wants us to go to the regatta and represent our boat and enter in the competition and for the convention, and you know, maybe we'll win something, whether it be a cash prize, maybe something cool for the boat, you know, just different boating things, inner tube to wakeboard to, you know, whatever it may be. So, you know, it takes a little bit of convincing because we've never done that before, but my dad's like, you know what, after a while, he's like, you know what, I'm down. We'll go ahead and we'll do that. So we go over to the regatta, and we have a really good time up until something had happened with another, not like a contestant, but someone who was there, actually wanted to fight against my mom's really good friend who was with us. We didn't do anything wrong, it's just you get enough people who are hammered, and it just takes one to become the angry drunk. Well, said girl decided on being the angry drunk. So she tries to fight my mom's really good friend, and it really delays us. Like, we have to go ahead and sort that out. You know, people are getting involved. Not witnesses, but people who are there. So I guess witnesses would be the term. And they're all getting involved, and we have to stay now. And at the end of the day, it's all worth it because we win a really, really nice flashlight that you plug into your cigarette lighter on your boat, which every boat has a cigarette lighter, for the most part. So since it's so late at night, you know, at this point, it's probably like 10 o'clock, and since Lake Havasu is in the Mojave Desert, there is, I don't know for any of you guys that have never been there, there's no light at night. Like, you put your hand in front of your face and you can't see it type. Deserts get very, very dark at night, especially when you're out on the water, you cannot see anything. So we're like, hey, we're going to go ahead and use the cigarette lighter, battery, flashlight thingamajig that we just got. This couldn't have come at a better time. Well, spoiler alert, my friends, it could not have come at a worse time. So, you know, 4th grade me decides on getting in the boat with, well, you know, everyone else. The whole flight thing gets situated. And we're like, you know, let's just go home. We got an hour. We probably won't be home until midnight. That's fine. That's whatever. But we'll go ahead and we'll get things. I really just 360 no scoped that. We're gonna get things settled and we'll just go home because I don't want to stay here. Obviously there was some drama with the whole fight thing and we don't really want to be around that. We already got the regatta, it had ended, we've gotten our prize. Hey, you know what, let's just go home. So anyways, we decide on getting in the boat and just outside, we probably get maybe 20 minutes down into Lake Havasu and then calamity starts to strike. My uncle's helping my dad use the boat. How do I throw this? That's how. My uncle is helping my dad use the flashlight that we won. But in order to conserve battery, because you know that's the big issue, they decide on plugging it in and out. So, like for example, let's say that we don't need to use the battery or the flashlight. We go ahead and unplug it because if you have that much usage, you could definitely have a lot of battery issues that happen because you're just overcharging it. It's no different than, and thank you, yeah, I figured that out too long. It's no different than like if you leave your car on when you go to the store. If you come back, the battery gets drained. So the same logic applied. And we didn't want to have to do that. So we decided on plugging it and unplugging it, and then all of a sudden the boat starts stuttering. Topaz, you're not supposed to spoil the story. The boat starts stuttering, right? And my dad just says, I remember this because I'm sitting down, there was like a little couch part in the center of the boat. I'm sitting in there because you know my uncle's in the front using the flashlight. My dad is driving the boat, and my mom's doing her best. My mom had been drinking at the time though, so like you know, there's not much advice you can give. So she was just trying her best. You know, Dad is doing his best, and my uncle's in the front doing his best. You know, we haven't gone down that pipe yet, and all of a sudden the boat starts to stutter a little bit. And obviously, I just remember I hear my dad go, "What the hell?" And then all of a sudden, you guys, no joke, I just hear this clunk clunk, like a pounding, right? Okay, I'll go do that. Is this the place that I really like, the hotel? It is! Wow! I hate this mission, but I love this location. This is my favorite location in this game. Yay! Hotel, yay! So, also, you know, I hear that clunk clunk, and I'm like, what the hell? And then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. We hit just an island. Just like a little beached island, and it just clanks the boat. And so my dad, thinking that you know we've just dredged a hole, starts screaming. So my uncle jumps out because he was at the front with the flashlight. My uncle jumps out with the I don't remember how to fight this boss. I think that's how. I really do not like this fight. But I really like the location. So my uncle, that is how you do it. Fork this fight. Colonization? So my uncle, you know, jumps out of the boat and we pull it off. I'm sitting there in the boat. My dad's freaking out because he's worried that this boat that he spent so long trying to build alongside the owner of Shockwave, you know, we're just sitting there and we're so worried that everything is just gone to nothing. We just lost our boat. We're going to sink. I'm thinking, you know, my mom's sitting there thinking we're going to die. Like I said, she'd been drinking, so, you know, you don't have that sense of right and wrong. So she's thinking we're cooked. She, you know, she starts crying. She tells me to get in the bottom part, which I guess is, in retrospect. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. in retrospect, isn't so much of a really good idea because that's kind of the first place to go, right? And my uncle's like, you know, he pulls us out. We get the boat to start again after we've done it. You know, after we've hit this little island part, and we get it to start, and we're like, okay, we're good. You know, it's fine. We're probably still an hour or so away from home. God, I hate this mission. We're for sure dead. No, Marcus. You know, we're fine. We start the boat and we hear a dun, and it stutters again. The boat forking stutters. So, and it just stalls. Now we're for sure done. We're not sinking, no water's coming up the boat or anything like that, but we are stranded at sea. The boat will not start. So what repairs can we do? We can't even see our hand in front of our face. Since the battery's off in the boat, since it won't start, there is no bit of light. So even if there is any passerby boat, which for sure, by the way, there's definitely not going to be because it's so late at night. And most people have the sense of let's not go boating at night. Yeah, just swim an hour home. Just swim, what is that, like some 60 nautical miles away? Yeah. So we're stranded out at sea, and we don't know what to do. We spend the night on the boat, you guys. We spend the night on the boat. Your boy goes and takes up shop in the little bunker area that we got down below. Everyone else goes and sleeps. Pretty much, you lads, use your towel as a blanket, your beach towel that you brought. Find a spot, bunker down for the night, wake up in the morning, and we'll either get help or, we're either going to get help or we're gonna fix it in the morning, okay? Why can they climb up the tree? This is ridiculous. Anyways, the reason why I tell the story, and it's definitely not over yet, is because I was playing this game at the time. I had brought my GameCube with me, so it always makes me think of that trip. So, anyways, we go ahead and we bunker down for the night, and all of a sudden, we are absolutely stranded at sea. We wake up in the morning, and we don't know what to do, right? At this point, we haven't eaten. All of the food that we had taken on the trip is pretty much being rationed, like we're trying to survive in the wilderness or something like that. And, we haven't gone to the bathroom or anything like that. So there's definitely a sense of urgency that's starting to... What? All are after me. Did I take too long? I'll shoot them all down. A sense of urgency is starting to build because it's very, very worrisome, right? I don't know if any of you guys have ever been in a stranded situation. Once again, this is years ago. I was in 4th grade. I'm now a junior in college. So this is a very long time, but if there's something that I could still feel, it's that sense of urgency and worry. Even more so now, I couldn't even imagine, you lads. I would be a wreck if I had to go through that today. My dad is nicknamed MacGyver, though. He could build anything out of anything, so it's a lot more comfortable when you have someone like that around. But anyways, we sleep on the boat. We wake up that next morning. We're rationing off our food, all that stuff. And as a result of which, my dad is using his, for some reason, my dad had a flip phone at the time. This is how far back we're going since I was in 4th grade. I don't even think the iPhone was invented yet. If it was the iPhone 1. My dad had a flip phone, and those... Talk bad on the flip phones all you want, guys. Those things had the battery lives of no one's business. We did that on our first try. We're awesome. Okay, I did nothing wrong. Why? Stop! Stop, Nightbot. Can I unmod Nightbot? How do I unmod Nightbot? Is that a thing? Unmod? Unmod. Ah, here we go. Unmod Nightbot. Stop ruining my stream, Nightbot. Let my people speak. There we go. Okay. So anyways, you guys. God, I swear that knack better not be ooh-oohing me. Anyways, my dad... There, I just Epstein Nightbot. My dad, like I said, flip phone master race, you guys. James, you had a Motorola flip phone? You know what the battery is like then. You absolutely know what I'm talking about. Talk bad on the flip phone all you want, lads. The battery life was obscene. So, my dad at this point is now trying to call anyone who he knows who lives in Havasu to try and save us, because at that point, the only time that we have is on my dad's flip phone, but it felt like we were sitting there for hours. We probably all woke up around 9 a.m., I'd argue. And probably by 11 we hadn't seen a boat because we had taken a wrong turn after we had hit that island the night prior. And of course, you know, we ended up just finding some random island in the middle of nowhere and just bunkering down to it. Alright, I'm gonna go get a coin. I think I have one. I do have one. And I'm gonna go on top of the roof. So my dad gets up his flip phone and he starts calling everyone, and we barely have reception, right? We don't know how this is gonna go through. And he starts calling everyone, and after so many calls, we find out that one of my dad's friends was actually coming to Lake Havasu that weekend for like the second part of the regatta. And he's all like, hey, I'll go ahead and I'll get you some spare parts. You know, if we need to go ahead and do whatever to go and fix up the boat. So my dad's stoked. So sure enough, his buddy Mike pulls up and totally comes in clutch, brings us a brand new battery. We pay him back for it. He helps us. He tows our boat even, and we go ahead and we dock it. You know, we're now in Lake Havasu. We eat, use the restroom for the first time in a day. And we go ahead and we put in the battery, and he leaves us after we're eating. You know, he's like, hey, you know, I'm gonna go check out Lake Havasu. I'm gonna go check out the regatta. Spray on. Only need a yellow coin. Okay, we got 10 of those too. Is it this guy on the roof over there? I'll go check it out. So, anyways, Mike comes up clutch, right, and gives us it, and he leaves. Please be this guy. Howdy, throw me a coin and I'll throw you for a loop. Yes. Okay. Alright, thank you. Thank you again, DX. You're a goat. Yeah, so anyways, Mike comes up and lobs us the new battery for our boat. And we're bussin'. Because now we can go home. We go ahead and we put in the battery. Like I said, my dad's MacGyver, so he was able to go ahead and maneuver it. And since his buddy was part of Shockwave, he taught us a lot about the mechanics behind boats and you know, so on. Anyways, guys, my dad, which the flashlight had been plugged in, it just was turned off. My dad goes and starts up. We put in the brand new battery, and we start going. And there's tears of joy out in local, you guys. that's pretty much what it was. Give me a coin, and I'll chuck you through this window. So we start busting, you guys. Everyone's hugging each other. We're like, yes, we've done it. We're safe. We get probably 20 minutes in, and clunk, clunk, boom. Boat shuts off again. Again. All of a sudden, we're just looking at each other, and we think my dad's trolling. We think he's trolling. So my mom is like, what are you doing? Like, you know, started up, he's like, that wasn't me. I didn't shut off the boat randomly. And she's like, you know, like, stop, you're trolling. He says, no cap. He says, no cap. All of a sudden, the urgency starts to build again. And, Titanic. Anyways, we get trapped for another day. it dies, and now Mike can't help us because he's over at the regatta. So our boat dies, and we need to go get another battery. Talk about a replacement. My dad gets a really funny shirt after this incident, by the way. So anyways, you know, at this point, we just felt like the IRL version of the Dodgers this postseason. We had just had the best season in baseball, and then I guess in the better term, we get swept by the wild card team. So we're in shambles. Finally, we get a contact of Mike, who the GOAT again buys us another battery, comes in, tows us out, and we go ahead and do replacement, and finds out, and listen to this, you guys, listen to forking this. The battery that they gave us for winning that prize at the regatta was faulty, and as a result of which, it would just drain our internal battery inside of the boat. So that every time we used that flashlight, it was basically an inactive ticking time bomb up until the battery of our own boat would shut off. So on our way home, obviously we're now sitting in broad daylight. We get home now 2 days later. It has been 2 days. We get home 2 days later at the middle of the night, just before we didn't have to use the flashlight. I'm talking like maybe 9 o'clock, and it's still really, really dark. We get home 2 days later at 9 o'clock, and everyone is just, my dad kisses the beach, you guys, when we get there. Everyone's hugging each other now because we're home. We fixed up our boat. We found out that the issue was just the fact that the flashlight that they'd given us was faulty. And yeah, we get home, and I just remember sitting home, and I was just so happy to be alive. Like, I didn't know, obviously, when I'm that young, you don't really know what's gonna happen. And I since my mom was hammered, I was like, oh my God, we're gonna die. Of course, we didn't actually die, but whenever I played this game, going back to the main story I was trying to get across, whenever I play this game, I think of that moment, because, ironically enough, I was actually at this part of the game. Yeah, no, thank God. No, you're absolutely right. If it was more than the flashlight, this fight makes me sad. I was at this part of the game. I remember this world. That's why I started Pog Champion when it came up. But, yeah, I always think of this moment because I just remember that whole vacation was just so crazy. I have some pretty funny relationships that I have with, like, game memories to just different moments in my life of just wonky things that happen. I got another one for you. Back when I had my Wii, you're now probably looking at, that was on my GameCube, so you're probably looking at 2 years later. I was probably in 6th or 7th grade. Spoiler alert for way back Wednesday, next game we're playing. When I was a wee lad, I was obsessed with the Paper Mario franchise. Franchise? I was obsessed with that franchise. I loved it. Right? Obviously, I had played... What the... I had played Pokemon when I was a wee lad, of course, and then I get turned on to Final Fantasy. And now I got a Mario game where it's just like Final Fantasy? Oh God. Well, Javis, at least I could say I'm glad that you are still with us today. I hope that's a positive memory. I know hospitals are a very scary thing. Yeah, so I remember I was at this part of the game. And yeah, kind of interesting, right? I always really, really liked that kind of stuff. So anyways, hold on. There's this thing that Twitch does now, and I don't know how it works, but it says that there's like a break or something like that. I was going to go get some water, and I want to click on this break thing. I want to see what it does. It says that it's breaking. What is it doing? Can you guys tell me what it's doing? Does it something pop up for anyone? Alright, there. The break thing is in. It doesn't look like anything's happening, though. Nothing special's happening. Is it just nothing? What happened? Anything? I guess nothing happened. Alright, well that's pretty lame. Anyways, I am gonna go get some water. I'll be right back. Oh, it was a commercial? Oh, that's kind of... it's actually like it's a literal commercial break. Okay. I'll be right back. Let me go get water. I guess I was supposed to sync that a little bit better, but... looks like we ain't doing that. The throat is no longer parched. Mario is no longer sleeping. Oh, you have ad block, so I guess it didn't work. Okay, well, for those of you guys that are on mobile or the other ones, gives us a commercial. Okay. Now, I guess at TwitchCon they announced... Is audio good? I swear, every time I leave my mic and just set it down on my computer, the thing falls apart. I guess at TwitchCon they announced that there is like partners, or I'm sorry, affiliates like myself. You got a Reese's commercial? It's because it's Halloween, man. They're gonna start pushing that. So now every time, I guess that you guys see an ad, I get revenue for it. That's cool for content creation, but feels bad for those creators that are just gonna spam ads on you. Like, imagine just having a channel just designated to watching ads. What's the longest commercial break I could take? No, I'm not gonna do it, I promise. I'm not a scumbag. Channel. Let me see. Live break length. Yeah, it says how long do you want. So if you go down to channel, right, and you could say it says commercial break, and it says how long do you want your commercial break for. You can go up to 3.5 minutes. Holy fork, that is a long time. I mean, that's cool. I'm never going to take a 3.5 minute break. My breaks are always under a minute. That's what I'll do then, yeah. And then I'll just play a commercial. I guess that's better than just looking at my loading screen. That's cool. And I very rarely take breaks too. But I do need to take them. Whenever I talk, I swear my throat burns. What's up with this? What's up with this freak? It's full of ghosts. Monkeys, ghosts. Don't even tell me that right now. Don't even tell me that right now. Oh, monkeys, ghosts. This is why I like this level so much. This place is really wonky. Like, really, really wonky. Yeah, I mean, I guess it does give me a little bit of revenue, but that's not very cash money. Aw. Thank you, DX. It's very, very nice of you. Oh, God. Dude, can I just break into people's rooms? Marcus Luigi's Mansion. Are you guys ready for another 5 minutes of ads? Woo! We're gonna be the ad channel. Just kidding. Absolutely not. How do I navigate this? Despite being like my favorite place, why do I not remember how to do it? Oh, look at that jump. Are you kidding? Blue coin. Fake blue coin. Good bait. Oh, really good bait. Can I go in here? What's the mission called? Dear Lord. Stop! Oh, can I jump in its mouth? Oh, I can. Oh, that's a cool background. This doesn't look too difficult. Oh, going back to my story. I almost forgot. I was so fascinated by... I don't remember turning ad block on your phone. It should have already have played one. Do I really have to make that jump? Holy fork, that's insane. Just kidding. Easy mode! Oh, look at that flex. Oh, we're going way back with this one, lads. I think there's a world in Super Mario Galaxy that's like called like Flashback World or something like that. Yeah, so anyways, I started with Paper Mario the 1000-Year Door, right? I didn't start... This is very long. I didn't start with the one that starts the series, regular Paper Mario. I know, we committed a cardinal sin, lads. I'm sorry. But when I was a kid, I didn't know the difference. I was just happy to play a Mario RPG. So, I played the 1000-Year Door, and the worst... Oh, DX knows. 1000-Year Door is the GOAT. Simple as, mate. Simple as. I can't wait to play that game. Spoiler alert, that's our next Way Back Wednesday game. I have the largest horror story... I have the largest horror story in gaming history regarding the 1000-Year Door. It is something that haunts me every day. I go to sleep. You know, it's like those nights that you like can't sleep because you just have that memory of something you did as a kid, and you're like, why the fork did I do that? I have a memory like that with the 1000-Year Door, and it is something that has haunted me since that day. I was gonna save it till we started 1000-Year Door, and honestly, I'm gonna say it again. We're gonna say it twice. Buckle up, guys. I hope you're ready for absolute depression. By the way, this story may sound like I'm making it up. I am not making this story up. I promise you on my life, on my morality and my Twitch streaming career, this is a 100% true, not edited in any way, true 100% story. So I had just gotten a 1000-Year Door because it was on sale, and I loved this game. Like I was saying, I played it first, and I had just started playing Pokemon and Final Fantasy at the time, and I was bussin'. This game was awesome. It had the soundtrack. It had the RPG elements. It had all my friends at school that were playing it, lads. It was everything to me. The 1000-Year Door was everything to me. So, as a result of which, I got absolutely obsessed with this game. I played it non-stop, you guys. Non-stop. I loved this game. I loved the story. I thought the comedy was great. New nozzle. I thought the comedy was great. I thought all the paper jokes were great. I loved it. I thought it was There was really cool like different things you could unlock, all the character customizations. Everything was awesome. The parties, just everything, you guys. This was the GOAT game for me. So we have a family get together on Saturday night, and like I said, I'm probably in 4th grade at this time. Same year as the whole incident with the boat, okay? Now, I hadn't played Paper Mario yet, as I was saying. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door was the first one I had played. I didn't play that until after I had gotten my Wii, and I bought it on the Nintendo eShop. Thank you, Nintendo, for doing that. So my cousin's over, right? And he had come over occasionally and played with me. Nice, we have this now. So he used to come over and play with me every so often, and that was one of the games that we played. There is no 2-player aspects to the Thousand Year Door. It's a single-player RPG game, no different than you would expect from Final Fantasy, Pokemon, anything like that. There's no multiplayer to it at all. It's just you play the game, you fight, you level up, and that's pretty much it. It is not really talked about too much. Like, maybe it has some cult following that I just didn't know about. But from what I'm concerned, that game did not have any bit of cult following. And I kind of like it that way. Because this game was amazing, and I cannot wait to play it again. So, my cousin comes over for this. I do remember that. I do remember that, DX. You could use the turbo one to break through some of the doors. So we have this family get together, and my cousin's over. And I get to the end, and we fight against Redacted. Not really a spoiler. The plot's not something like, oh my god, this is life-changing. It's still cool, don't get me wrong. It's just not, well, you know, whatever. You guys will see when we get to it. So my cousin's over, and he's like, hey, you know, you're at the end of this game. Let's beat it tonight. And I'm like, you know, I've spent so much time on it. I'm ready to beat the Thousand Year Door. You know, this is huge. This is absolutely huge. So, of course, I'm bussin'. I am overjoyed that I'm about to beat my favorite childhood game. I get to the final boss, and like most things, what I like to do is I really like to do a set-in-stone strategy. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, I do a set-in-stone strategy, you guys, where even when Final Fantasy games, provided that I'm not super OP, I do this in Tactics even, I go into the final boss with no preparation. I lose, not necessarily on purpose, but I lose just so I can get a fundamental feel of the boss, and I kind of get a, you know, what should I do differently, right? We go up against the final boss who, like I said, Redacted, we're not going to say for spoiler reasons. And, wow, that was really close. And we go up against the final boss, me and my cousin do. And I use scan on the boss, and we get her down, I shouldn't have said that. We get it down to less than probably 20 HP, which really isn't that much. At least not in that game. And we almost beat her and we lose, okay? But I am so content with it, right? I had just gotten to the end of my childhood game. You save right before the final boss. There's no difficulty in terms of getting back to it. And now I know what to expect. I know all of the boss's movesets. I know I have items that I should have used differently. I know items that I should have used. I understand how to dodge now. I know the timing of all the attacks. And I am so happy I'm about to beat my childhood game. So, we die, and my cousin says, hey, deleted this. I had to pull in my backyard. Let's go swimming, man, because now that we know what to expect from the boss, and it's getting kind of late, let's spend all night trying to beat it now that we know what to do, and we're going to go swimming. And then when we get back from swimming, we'll go ahead and we'll beat it. And then we'll play Mario Kart Double Dash. And we're going to be bussin' for the rest of the night. And I'm thinking, that's a great idea, man. Turn off the GameCube. Go swimming. I do not want to do a red coin mission. Do we really have to? And we go swimming. Okay. Oh, this was actually not bad. I think this one was kind of cool, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So, how does that make sense? We go and we swim. We have our popsicle after. We are bussing, you guys. We are absolutely bussing. And I'm so excited that me and my cousin, my favorite cousin, we're gonna beat the game that we'd spent quite a bit of time playing together. Like I said, more so me than him. It's just whenever he was over, we'd play it. I go back to go ahead and beat it, you guys. I turn on my GameCube. The awesome jig that is the opening of that game starts. Why the fork can I not do this? And a picture that will stay with me till the rest of my life appears on my screen. Your memory card has been corrupted. All data has been deleted. With just absolute shock in my eyes, I look over at him and I'm just thinking that it's got to be some sort of joke. Maybe it was a glitch. Maybe it was something different. Maybe I had saved incorrectly. I reset the GameCube. I go to click on my save file. It is gone. The countless hours that I spent on the 1,000-Year Door, from every boss fight to every hour, every item, every character I've spent building, deleted right before my eyes, you guys. And to answer the question of if I ever beat it again, that night, my eyes welled up with tears and I just started crying. Because I didn't just lose the 1,000-Year Door, you guys. If a memory card gets corrupted, as you guys know, maybe, I hope you guys don't know this, because you never had to go through this. If a memory card gets corrupted, you lose every game. I lost all my stuff on Melee. I lost all my stuff on Double Dash. I lost all my stuff on Mario Superstar Baseball. I lost all my stuff in Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Absolute GOAT game. I lost everything that I had. I cried that night so much that I lost everything. I gave up on playing the 1,000-Year Door. And I have not beaten the game to this day. Out of that depression of losing everything that I had, I still have not beaten it to this day. You're right, this should be a positive stream. I had to bring that one up. Because I was never able to get a GameCube memory card for GameCube. So I still haven't beaten it to this day. Well, I still don't know what the ending cutscene is. I didn't even know that you get one star point until you tell me. And believe it or not, you guys, sitting right next to me in my game desk, sitting at the top of my collection, how about Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door? To this day, still have not beaten it. Yep. And that's a common thing that apparently happened, and I just wasn't used to, because I was born in '99. So I still have not beaten the 1,000-Year Door to this day. So after we 100% Super Mario Sunshine, the reason why I wanted to 100% this one too is because when I was a kid, me and my older cousin, I'm talking about, like I said, he came over quite often. He, besides 1,000-Year Door, which was definitely our #1 game that we played together, as like a team, we focused a lot on Melee. We'd mess around and play, and this game we'd mess around and play. I lost everything on this game too. I don't remember if I've beaten this game. I couldn't tell you if I have. I think I have, but I don't know for sure. But this game... Oh, thanks for letting me in your room. This game isn't as personal to me as what the 1,000-Year Door is, but I thought this would be a very good starting point for me in the whole Mario realm, just because, like I said, I haven't 100% of this game, even though I wanted to so bad when I was a wee lad, and we're making progress. But yes, I will be going out of order. I will be doing the 1,000-Year Door as our next Way Back Wednesday game, and I think now you guys understand why. My rivalry with 1,000-Year Door is now... How do I get in there? Oh, thank you, Javis, for the follow. This guy's not gonna block the door. Proper swimwear. Do I have to get up there somehow? Oh, I need Yoshi? I still have not beaten it to this day. Now you guys know why. And you guys now know why I have such a personal sense of accomplishment of trying to beat it when we go around to actually doing so. So, yes, 1,000-Year Door, announcing it now, is going to be our next game. And I have to do the math here. This happened to me when I was in 4th grade. I am now in 17th grade now. Go back in the attic, crash through the panels to eventually find a pine. Okay, okay. Thank you. I'm now in 17th grade. Wait, 12, no, that's wrong. 12, 13, 14. I can't even think right now. I'm so depressed. I'm in 15th grade. I happen to... So this was probably... that sounds about right. I was probably 10 years old when this happened to me. And this still sits with me to this day. So I need to end my personal grudge. I need to end it, you guys. If Mario can compete in the Olympics in overalls, I should be able to get in without swimwear, right? You think Mario would be a little bit popular because, I don't know, kind of the savior of many a people's many a time, but I guess not. So yeah, you guys, that is my personal story of the 1,000-Year Door. And I will be bringing this up quite a bit. Okay, I'm looking for panels with cracks. I see one over there, I just don't know how to access it. So, once this game is all said and done, once we go, like that one there, I just don't know how to get there. Once we go and 100% this, we will be fine and dandy on our way to the 1,000-Year Door. Of course, we're still going to be doing Final Fantasy X. We're still going to be finishing that up, even though that is very close to being done. And then Kingdom Hearts Series 2. Definitely not forgetting about that either. Is there another entrance, maybe? That's the only thing I could think of, is if there's another entrance. Oh, man, that is a Bible thump. I don't know how we could do this. Oh, no, there's not. Okay, I'll find it. Javis, I don't know how we could do this, but I have a shiny Arbok. Oh, if they get stuck, come up with a vacuum. Ha! Luigi's Mansion 1. Maybe it's a personal vendetta to you alone want to get one, but I have one in Pokemon Let's Go. If there's any way I could trade it for you, I could definitely give you a shiny Arbok, if you would like me to do so. I have it on Let's Go. I did 30 Ekans or whatever, and I got the Arbok, or I evolved the Ekans into an Arbok. Okay. Go to the bottom floor, go to the potty, and then jump up. Alright, let's do that. Oh, Mario down. No, I have it for the Switch. How do I jump up? Other bathroom? Okay. Yeah, I have it on the Switch. That's the one I have too. Do you have? If you don't have a shiny Arbok, oh, I'm assuming it's right here. Why is someone's bathroom directly below someone's pool? Are you spooked like I am? What's wrong with this creepy painting? Oh God! Why? This hotel is really spooky. Do I need them all to line up? Yeah, I do. Oh, there we go. No, don't worry. I'll take care of you. I just don't know how to trade on Let's Go. I don't know if you can trade online. If you want though, if you get Sword and Shield, if I could transfer them, I think that's the only way we'll be able to trade, because there's not a GTS on Let's Go Eevee. But if you want to go ahead and get either the Sword or Shield games, I'll transfer it, because I think they announced there's going to be transferring. Oh, there is a GTS? There is a trade? This is really, really wonky. It's like a puzzle. Okay, I think that was all for just the blue coin. If you can, then yeah, I'm for sure down. But I could also tell you how to do it if you'd so like. Oh, then I guess you can. Here's the pineapple. If you want to find the Arbok yourself, I could tell you how to do it. There's a certain method that you have to do, lad, and I will definitely. I could show you how to do it, because there is a really common thing that people don't really know about it, and Ramza could attest in the chat, because we got pretty much every shiny in the game, including a shiny Mewtwo, from doing this method. Let me go back to the Ekans attic. Jeez, I cannot speak. Okay, now let's go eat some ghosties. Oh man. I'm assuming it's here, but let's go grab some blue coins. You scumbag. You have no patience for it? Alright. I don't know if you have Twitter or anything like that, but if you want to DM me the info of how to do it, or any other thing you can message me on, I will have no problem sending you one over. And don't worry about giving me a shiny Pidgey, just catch something. And we'll do that. I just didn't know you could. Oh, you know what? Hold off. If you could, hold off until Sword and Shield because I don't have Nintendo Switch Online right now. Thank you, Yoshi. Very epic. Oh, he actually does his little cheer. Yeah, I don't have Nintendo Online, so that's probably why I wasn't able to do the whole GTS thing. And I can't get my shiny Arbok to go to, what's it called, to Pokemon Go and then trade you through that, because that wouldn't work either. That's probably why I haven't. I was like, wait, you could GTS? And the reason why is because I don't have Switch Online. I am going to get it, though, when Sword comes out. So, yeah. If you could wait that long. Otherwise, I could always show you how to do it if you don't want to wait. But if you're like, you know what? I'm going to wait, then we'll go ahead and we'll do that. Something's over here, right? Oh, that's the final boss location. I do remember that much. Maybe I did beat this game then. I probably did the bare minimum to beat it. Alright, you guys. Well, that is going to do it for me tonight. I'm going to go ahead and get that blue coin, and I'm going to call it a night after that. Thank you so much for following, donating, subscriptions, even watching those ads, the commercial break. I guess we found out what that does now. I will for sure go ahead and utilize that now. So thank you for Twitch for doing that. We'll definitely... More bananas. We'll keep in touch about doing the whole trade thing, and we'll figure it out. Yeah, thank you guys again so much. I'll be back tomorrow. It looks like with the pace that we're going, we're going to be running about 12 to 13 shine sprites every Wednesday. Once I finish up a lot of the other stuff that I want to do, I'll devote a lot more time to it. And of course, I'm going to be busy now just because of how much university is just kicking me. But up until that point, I mean, we'll definitely go and try and play as much of this as we can. As, you know, we gotta get it did. Simple as. I cannot find a banana. I found a banana. I was gonna think if we could slide. Oh my god! You're trolling me right now. Let's do it. It was meant for us to do this, and then we go sleep. Do we just gotta get him? Alright, I'll follow you back, and then if you want to send me the details or the trainer thing. Are you gonna get Sword and Shield by chance? What am I doing? If you aren't, then I could just give it to you on Eevee. Maybe it'll just probably be a little bit closer towards November. How much is the Nintendo Switch Online? Okay, cool. If it's not too expensive, I'll just probably go for it, and then whatever. But we'll keep in touch for sure. Okay, we did it. All right. Wait, are you serious? It's $20. Is Final Fantasy on one of those games? Alright. That'll be all for me tonight, you guys. 18 Shine Sprites today. Not too bad of a haul. Thank you guys again. I will look into that, and I will be sure your shiny Ekin / Arbok, whatever one I have, will be coming to you soon. Thank you again, you guys. Have a fantastic night. I will see you back tomorrow. Final Fantasy X. Deleted This is going to be signing off. Have a nice night.